Hello there, y'all. Just wanted to show you something real quick. I did a little bit of harvesting. It was starting to sprinkle outside, but it was just a very light sprinkle, so I went ahead and picked some stuff. I'm not going to be using it today, so it should have enough time to dry any type of the rain. The reason I mention that is a lot of times when you're told to pick herbal flowers, you want to wait until they're fully dry, as in no morning dew, etc. on them. But again, since I'm going to let them dry for several days, it should be fine. So I have chamomile here. I've got the Texas dandelion. I didn't do any of the normal dandelion because I really want that to proliferate here and start gaining ground. And then I have a green fennel and a bronze fennel, just to try to dry it for some culinary use because it has a really nice licoricey flavor. So I covered those up to keep them from getting dust on them, but because they're on a baby bottle drying rack, it allows air to flow underneath, under the colander, and I've had really good success with this small batch drying without having to use any electricity. Let's go outside for a bit. While I was out here earlier picking dandelions, I noticed that we've got some of those wild flowers coming up, and I think they're a lily. I will link up above in the cards a video that I actually identified these flowers using the Wildflowers of Texas book by Gaeta Ajilski. And I really like these because I don't have to do anything about them or for them. They just pop up periodically in the yard. There's another one over here. And they're just really pretty. They only last for a few days usually, but then you have a few more pop up. So they're just a nice surprise for a week or two in the spring and in the fall. And it looks like the syrphid fly, teeny tiny little bee, enjoys it too. Or maybe it's just getting the dewdrops or raindrops off of the petals and stamens and such. That's kind of cool. Anywho, let's go to the back. Hey there, kitty boos. Hi, Tundra and Ernie. Saw the other one, orange one over here too. Oh, hello there, Mr. Slinky. Kitty boos. And Midnight. Where's Sahara? Well, y'all were all drinking a while ago. Oh, there's Sahara. Goodness, Sahara, you're up there kind of high. You climbing on the steps, baby girl? Yeah. And look, y'all, it's a little garden spider. One of those orb weavers that I really like. Oh, darn, that didn't work. I usually try to feed them grasshoppers to help them have enough food to grow big and strong, because I really like these spiders for fly prevention and maintenance and control and what other synonyms you want to use. But I've always loved those spiders. Hello, Miss Marge. Doing a good job taking care of those kitties. And there's Kevin, who apparently got in a fight. He has an owie. And then Callie Girl is another one of the mamas. And I did see Topaz earlier right over here, but she skedaddled because she's the most skittish. But the mamas have decided to do more of a collective approach to watching the kittens and feeding them. So here is the chamomile that still has blooms. I didn't even do the other chamomile that did not grow nearly as big as this one, or at least not yet. But I think I need to do a little bit of research because I'm seeing different sizes of the actual flower. So I'm wondering if you're supposed to wait until the button has gotten pretty big and it's pretty much all bloomed and then pick, or if it's better to pick it at the beginning of the blossom coming out or maybe in the middle. I don't know, I need to do research, but here's kind of what I'm talking about. As you can see, the button gets bigger as the blossom continues on up and more of the teeny tiny flowers inside this compact flower bloom. But yet this one right here that's still cone shaped and green, and you can tell the flowers haven't all blossomed, that's early in the stage. So I need to do research on that to find out when it's most medicinally potent. And then also I want to bear in mind, I don't want to pull it all because the pollinators like it. Whereas my previous one or two harvests of this one, I basically put them all regardless of the size. But as you can see, this chamomile is happy and it's still got plenty of blossoms on it after multiple pickings, so I'm not going to worry about it too much. Now that I'm looking at the garden, I probably need to do a garden tour because I have not really done that in a long while. And this is one of the best gardens we've had so far, partly because some of our perennial plants are getting more established, and also because I've been working from home with the COVID-19 stuff, and so I've had more time because I save on the commute time. Plus I need breaks periodically. So I've had more time to try to manage some of this. Now, having said that, we don't have the diversity out here that I would prefer. I've been trying to get stuff planted, but it's still difficult because I am still working and watching the kiddos because they have not been at the daycare since like early March. And anyway, it takes time. And our garden has not been well established because we've tried to do a no-till method, or at least not a rototilling method, and so weed control has been a big problem for us. But that's okay. We're a work in progress and we're seeing progress, and so that's what makes it so fun. And this teepee that I made for Malachi, the beans are starting to pole. This is the first time I've seen them starting to vine up the poles, so that's pretty cool. I'm gonna have to bring Malachi out here and show him. Well, that's about all the room I have for today on my phone. I've been trying to clear out room, and really we need to get our camera going so that I can give y'all some better quality videos, and so hopefully that will be coming soon. Thank y'all so much for joining me today as I kind of putter around outside. Hope y'all have a blessed day. Oh, one more thing. There's some more of those flowers. Just saw that now. We have baby bunnies again. They, oh darn, I think this just switched the direction of the video. They were born yesterday, and there are 5 here. Another rabbit, Sky, had 7, well 6 or 7, but she had them outside of her nesting box, and she essentially lost all but 2. And those 2 were still okay as of yesterday. One of them has an injured foot, so we may actually lose it too. But Miss Zelda here, our super mama, still has her 5. Alrighty, cute bunnies. So glad y'all could join us. God bless, and we'll see you next time here at Kooker Gahoofed. Where are you trying to escape to, ma'am? Good girl. Alright, I'll get you grass.